Hello, my dear listeners and students. How are you today? Today's session is how to explain a reading lesson. Okay, for example, you are interviewed at a school, international school or another school, and you are going to explain a reading lesson. Okay, we have 3 stages. في 3 مراحل قبل ما أشرح a reading lesson. Number 1, pre-reading lesson. And number 2, while reading. And number 3, post-reading. In pre-reading stage, as a teacher, you ask the student, for example, to read the title or look at the picture and tell me what you think about this one. Okay. For example, the title here, what did you really do on the weekend? So he will think that it's about a weekend. Okay, what is the picture about? The picture, as you can see, that the color is not the same in the both parts of it. So, do you think that she is lying or she is telling the truth? Do you think that she really went shopping or she stayed at home? She was doing some things at home. What do you think? And from here, it will come to the student mind many things or many thoughts about the topic. Before we start reading, you should pre-teach vocab. As a teacher, you have to tell him the definitions or the meanings of the difficult vocab, the keywords, not all the words in the text. مش كل الكلمات أنا باخد keywords، يعني الكلمات اللي هو ممكن stop يقف عندها and he couldn't understand the session. For example, number 1, jealous, feeling angry or unhappy because somebody you like it. For example, your friend said that he went to America last weekend and he spent a nice time there, but you stayed at home. You only watch TV and listen to music. So at this time you feel jealous of him. No. Okay, and number 2, invent, mean create untrue things. Like this picture, she was doing some things at home like cleaning and sweeping the floor, but she tried to invent other things and said that she went shopping. إن هي خرجت and went shopping and had a romantic dinner, something like that. Amazing equal wonderful, something that's really beautiful and wonderful. Survey and investigation of the opinions, behavior or particular group of people. For example, we said or we mentioned a topic and we asked each one about his opinion. For example, what's your opinion about shopping online? And you. And by this I make a survey. Okay, so here we are going to ask him to start reading the topic. طيب reading كده على طول لا. While reading stage عندي حاجة اسمها scanning وحاجة اسمها slow reading. Scanning معناها quick reading. أنا بس هقوله read quickly, only give me the main idea of the topic. That's only. Don't read carefully. أنا مش محتاجة إن أنت تقرأ carefully. لا, quickly. Then I ask him to read slowly. But before read the text, you can read the questions. ليه يقرأ الأسئلة؟ أنا عايزاه يقرأ الأسئلة عشان يبقى عنده background, عنده information عن الtopic. هيقرأ سؤال فهيعرف اوكي السؤال ده كده already وهو بيقرأ ممكن يطلع الانسر بتاع الكويستشن بتاعه. اوكي after خلاص he finish reading، خلاص الريدنج بتاعه، انا ممكن اقرأ التكست معاه for more giving him more explanation. If he doesn't understand one point I can read it with him, but it won't take time from me. And already he understood the topic, he understood it and he could easily answer the questions. Okay, and after I read the text، بعد ما أقرأ التكست خلاص البوست reading بقى ده بيبقى زي speaking or writing. ممكن أقول إن هو يكتب a paragraph or يكتب an essay about this topic, about what did you do last weekend. Or speaking, for example, ask your friends and your family. You can do a survey. What did they really do on the weekend and try to guess what did they invent. يعني ايه untrue things اللي هم قالوها. وبكده انا ابقى خلصت reading lesson بتاعي وعملت 3 stages. Okay, as we see. Here is the reading text. The reading, if as a teacher do you want to read، لو انت حابب ان انت تقرأ it's up to you. Okay. طيب A survey of 5,000 adults has shown that 1 person in 4 invents details about their weekend because they want to impress their friends. When they are asked, "Did you have a good weekend?" they don't like to say that. They just stayed at home and watched TV because it sounds boring. So they invent the details. The most common lie that people told was, "I went on Saturday night," when really they didn't go anywhere. Other common lies were, "I had a romantic dinner," "I went to a party," and "I went away for the weekend." So this paragraph is talking about that a lot of people, they invent things about their weekend. Why? Maybe to impress their friends, maybe because it was boring and they can say that it was boring. So some people say that I went on a Saturday night, others say that I went to a party, but in reality they didn't go anywhere. In fact, in the survey, 30% people who answered the question say that they spent their weekend sleeping or resting because they were so tired at the end of the week. يعني around 30%، حوالي 30% من الناس of the survey هم قالوا they spent their weekend sleeping because it was a tiring weekend for them. About 30% said they needed to work or study in the weekend. Psychologist Karen Sweet says that people often don't tell the truth about their weekend because we don't want to feel that everyone else is having a better time than us. If we have had a boring weekend doing housework, paperwork, or just resting after a tiring week at work, she also believes that the networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, may be encouraging us to invent details about our social lives. So, one of the psychologists said that most people invent things about their weekend because they don't feel okay when they feel that others are better than them. Okay. Moreover, she said that social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook actually they help people or they encourage people to invent things. كل السوشيال أو السوشيال نتوركينج سايت دي هي اللي بتشجع ناس إن هم يختلقوا حاجات مش موجودة. Why? To show themselves that they are good, they are okay, they are better than others. People can create an illusion of who they want to be and the life they want to live. And of course, they want the life to seem exciting. As they want to make illusion عالم كده, the world of illusion, عالم من الوهم. مثلا, for example, I want to travel to America and I want to get married to an American woman, so أنا بخلق لنفسي الجو ده. أنا سافرت أمريكا وأنا blah blah blah, all of this. Okay, so this is the text. As a teacher you can read, but it won't take more time. مش هتاخد منك وقت طويل جدا لأن الeffort كله كان على student. Okay, another point we have here, grammar lesson through reading. أنا الجرامر ممكن أشرحه إزاي؟ ممكن أشرحه عن طريق الريدنج. يعني ممكن أديهم تكست أو التكست نفسه اللي هو في درس الجرامر. مثلا التكست اللي احنا خدناه أنا بقول read the text again and underline adjectives and with ing and write down their similar ones with ed. يعني هو هيقرأ ويعمل underline تحت ال adjectives اللي بتنتهي ب ing. المفروض طبعا هو يكون عارف ال parts of speech, verb, adjective or noun. وبعدين هعمل classify into groups, adjective plus ed, adjective plus ing. For example, adjectives mentioned here, adjectives اللي جت here عندي boring, عندي amazing, exciting and tired. طب أنا عايزة ال adjective منهم اللي فيها ed. في ولاد ممكن يكونوا عارفينها وفي ولاد إن أنا ممكن أساعدهم هقولهم نفس الword بس ما فيهاش ing, فيها ed. يبقى bored, amazed, excited and tired. بعدين طيب أنا عايزة أعرف إيه ال difference بينهم. هديله كده 2 sentences. أحمد feels bored today. The movie is boring. Which one express أحمد feeling؟ هيقول لي طبعا أحمد feels bored today. يبقى to express someone feeling I use adjective plus ed. طب what about adjective plus ing؟ Adjective plus ing is the things that cause our feeling. يعني بستخدمها مع الشيء اللي سبب الشعور ده. طيب هو شيء ده animal و object بس؟ لا، ده ممكن يكون animal، ممكن يكون person، ممكن يكون something. لكن الحاجة الوحيدة اللي بتيجي مع الفيلينج اللي هو ed. For example, if a person or thing is annoying, then you are annoyed. يبقى البرسون نفسه annoyed. طيب we have here tiring، يبقى ال ed يبقى tired. Surprised يبقى ال ing surprising. Interesting interested. And here embarrassed embarrassing. Exhausting exhausted. Shocked shocking. Disappointing disappointing. يبقى أنا بعرفه إن الصفة plus ed دي بتعبر عن my own feeling plus ing the cause of feeling، يعني السبب اللي سبب الفيلينج ده. اللي سبب الفيلينج ده ممكن أقول منى is an annoying person، شخصية مزعجة because she makes me feel annoyed، هي بتخليني أشعر بالإزعاج. Here are some exercise. Kate was with the book. This is talking about Kate's feelings, so here I'll choose disappointed. It was quite that Jeremy passed his exams with flying colors. It was quite surprising. Okay, أنا بتكلم عن حاجة سببت يبقى surprising. Mr. Brown didn't find the situation funny. He was not amused. I'm talking about a person amused here because it's his own feeling. Adam is really about going to the Netherlands next month. I'm talking about his feeling. Yes, so here excited. I don't like this kind of weather. It's so depressing. Yes, depressing لأن الweather هو اللي مسبب لي الإحباط مش هو اللي محبط. It was by how the accident was last night. I was shocked. بتكلم عن my own feeling by how shocking the accident was that last night. قد ايه الحادثة كانت مصدمة بالنسبة لي. John was by the street signs in the city. John his feeling يبقى confused. About the street يبقى street confusing street. مش هقدر اقول confused لان هنا مش بتكلم عن feeling عن مشاعر الستريت، لا سبب لي ان انا confused. Here are other questions. I think this is the most film I have ever seen. أنا هنا بتكلم على الفيلم ده cause of feeling يبقى على طول ing يبقى frightening. Do you think English grammar is interesting? After a long day at work, Tom always feels. Tom, a person feeling يبقى tired. Can you help me? I find these tech machines very confusing. The police are looking for a missing person. يعني missing هنا هي adjective يعني معناها حاجة مش موجودة أو ضائعة، لكن missed ده verb، فهنا a missing person. هنا مفيش feeling خالص، متكلمش عن مشاعر، دي adjective. I can't wait for my next holiday. I'm really excited about it. Okay, here there are هما مش 5 هما 3 mistakes لأني مش دي الباسج كلها. I have just seen a funny film. As you know, I love comedy films. I think the most excited film. طب أنا ينفع أقول على الفيلم excited؟ Actually not. الفيلم ما عندوش feeling، يبقى هنا exciting. Jane and I had to wait for 20 minutes to get into the cinema as there was a huge queue. Very boring. At last after the tired day ما ينفعش أقول tired لأن هو ما عندوش feeling، يبقى هنا tiring. School we took our seats and felt relaxed. We enjoyed the comedy and the end of the film was really surprising لأن هي اللي سببت لي surprise. By this I finished my lesson. I wish you could benefit from anything I said. I say today about reading lesson and grammar lesson through reading, and thank you for your listening, and I wish you subscribe to my channel, and goodbye. See you next time, inshallah.